This tutorial gives a step-by-step instruction for changing the test interval or period in the EG solution. If you are not familiar with the terminology yet, I recommend going back to the tutorial called How to Work with the Layer Model. A test in EG is something that generates data for a metric. So if the test is called network availability or CPU utilization, they might each have one or more metrics showing data in the EG console. The test period indicates how frequently the test should run. Most test periods in the EG are set to 5 minutes, and this is based on best practices. And a test interval affects 3 things. First, it affects how often you get data coming into the EG console. It affects how much data is stored in the database. For example, more frequent the period, the more data that will be in the database. And it also affects how the graphs show up when you start looking at measurements over time. To find out how often your test is running, simply click on one of the tests in the layer model. And then on the right side, you'll see an eye icon. Click on that, and it will give you some really good information about the test. And this is showing that this test for disk activity runs every 300 seconds or 5 minutes or so. And in order to make that change, you can make it for this particular component or as a default setting across the board. To change the default, go to your admin menu, go to Tests, and then Default Configuration. Pick your component type and choose a test name. Here it says test period. Go ahead and change it there and click Update. To change it for a specific component, you go to Tests and Specific Configuration. Choose that component type again, and this time you'll actually be able to pick and choose your server name or your component name. And you hit Reconfigure and make your test period changes, and you can update it and apply it to other components if you like. Now, if at any time you get nervous about making these changes or you're not sure exactly what to do, feel free to reach out to your EG support person or your account rep, or open a ticket on your help desk portal for help.